Tonight about the man who shot former President Donald Trump. Our sister station in Pittsburgh has exclusively confirmed Thomas Crooks was spotted hanging around the building where he climbed to the roof more than 1 hour before the gunfire. WPXI also reports through sources there were no police or sniper teams inside that building. That's a direct contradiction to comments from the Secret Service director. WPXI also confirmed Crooks was on the building's roof where he shot at Trump less than 7 minutes before a police officer confronted him. Here's Nicole Ford.
Tonight, we're getting the first images of what police found on Thomas Crooks after a Secret Service sniper shot and killed him: a remote detonator and cell phone. Sources telling me that Crooks was spotted looking at that cell phone and a rangefinder when this photo was captured nearly an hour before shots were fired. That picture and his description were communicated on police radio to the tactical command post just after 5:30. All this happening outside the AGR building, but sources tell us local law enforcement was never stationed in the building Crooks climbed, but an adjacent building seen here. Buildings that Butler Township Manager Tom Knight says were identified as a point of interest by planning authorities not on the local level.
So the building was outside the event area, and there was conversations about the logistical coverage of the building, what the building had for access points and what access points needed to be controlled.
As we exclusively reported on Monday, another message was sent to command about 15 minutes before the former president got on stage. Sources telling us the last sighting of Crooks, he had a backpack, but no sign of a gun.
That there was a radio transmission indicating that there was a suspicious individual on the rooftop. Was my understanding was our officers' first notification to begin moving towards that building.
According to our sources, Crooks was still on the ground when Trump took the stage, and the Butler Township officers arrived to the AGR building as Trump moved to the podium.
Two of the officers went to what appeared to be the lowest point from ground to roof. One of the officers actually boosted the second officer up high enough for him to grab hold of the roof. He did, in fact, see an individual on the roof with a weapon.
Knight says Crooks pointed the rifle at the officer as the officer hung onto the side of the roof, unable to reach his radio or weapon.
Lost his own grip, fell approximately 8 feet to the ground.
Not long after, those shots were fired at the stage. Crooks was killed, and the phone and transmitter were found next to him.